Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist of the Roses Gemini playthrough using this really overpowered deck. We're gonna continue. Next up is Mako. We'll continue coming up with odd ways to win the game. Well, looks like Jowls is gonna be our win condition here. Just take control of whatever creature that he tries to smack you with here. And then we're going to end up beating him down with it. Sounds like a nice, brutal thing to do to somebody. I'll go ahead and throw a second one over here and hit him directly. Yep, this is fair and balanced. Oh, that's a trap. Push this over here, do this. And we can wait a turn. Probably gonna attack the 7-colored fish, I would imagine. Yeah. Ooh, that's big. Big, beefy boy. Let's see here. Get rid of these curse breakers since we can. They're really only in the deck as filler right now. Send that forward and just wait. He is in a very bad spot. Because this Fortress Whale is now mine. We'll go ahead and just kill this because we can. And Mystical Elf can hit directly for game. We almost just killed this guy with just Jowls, but, you know, we had to do a little bit more. None of this actually matters, so, because we already have all the cards. So I won't bother trying to get cards that much in slots. Okay. So, Mako down. We can add more powerful cards to our deck now, if we wanted to. And maybe take out some of these monsters since we have too many of them. Let's see. I did want to put a Change of Heart in the deck for now. Change of Heart's another really good card, so... And I think I can play against him with this? Yep, okay, cool. Unfortunately, Change of Heart's not going to be very useful on our next opponent after this, but it'll be fine for now. Well, that sure is an opening. Start off making a Mystical Elf. Really, really strong card. Two equips, huh? Let's see. Maybe we can get it to bite on this Jowls? Oh, we did. It's a nice parrot dragon you got there. You'd shame if somebody mind controlled it. Send a second Jowls in. Might be the second game in a row that we're just winning off the back of Jowls of Dark Demise being broken. I'm sure we have some meme about our card Comrade. Oops. I meant to go 2 spaces with that Parrot Dragon move. Oh well. Very much not a great hand. But one of the best things about Immortals is they create Crush Terrain on deck. And Crush Terrain is really good against opponents, because they can't do anything about it. No, it's not going to matter. This Parrot Dragon wins the game. Here, let's just chuck a bunch of cards in the graveyard for fun. That's one of the best things about Burger's Lever is the ability to just... If your opponent's not going to play a card that you want from the normal slots, it's a super good card for just getting the card out of slots. It's great for getting cards like Forest and equips that opponents don't like to play, or spells they don't like to play. Mostly spells they don't like to play, like, you know, Toon World, Forest, that kind of stuff. It's less useful for stuff like traps, because the AI loves to play traps. We're gonna have to make our deck a little cheaper. We'll just put in a Call of the Haunted for now. At least 1-cost cards are really easy to find with the deck cost sort, and then you can just sort them out and remove them. Unfortunately, we're getting to Bakura, who is going to require us to pretty well destroy like half of our deck. To be able to play him, but that's kind of expected. So I already have the Mystical Elf, the Darkness Approaches, the Rigorous Lever. I think we have options already for destroying this person. Regardless, I'm going to want this Darkness Approaches, so we'll put that down. And of course, Jowls is going to do its thing. Might actually lose our creature that gets Jowls, but that's okay. Because ours is only going to be a 2600 because we don't have a rock leader. Conveniently, though, Jowls' effect ignores improved resistance for same type friendlies. Okay, so we're just going to do this, and this, and this. No! Rude. They ruined my fun. We'll use Mask of Darkness for this, because I'm probably going to use the Magician of Faith for a fusion. Next turn. I'm actually not. I'm going to use this Happy Lever. Okay, so we'll just do this, this, and this. Like, tons of plays this turn. Move my Jowls back over here so that hopefully she crashes. I'll do this to bring back a Darkness Approaches. Flip another Mystical Elf and move my other Mystical Elf forward. This looks like a pretty good play. And now, that Mystical Sand's mine. Our Mystical Sand Comrade. Ours. I don't think he's learned his lesson yet. So we're gonna do this. Darkness Approaches. Bring back the Darkness Approaches, and I said it was our Mystical Sand Comrade. That means I get to use it too. I don't think my opponent thinks it would like me very much for this. I'll be honest, if you were a person playing against this deck, you would not be very happy. It's just your Mystical Sand, I don't know what's the problem. I could absolutely use this Call of the Haunted. But I don't need to at all. I could use it on the Mystical Elves to make it move but twice as fast on the Wasteland terrain. If I didn't already have Lethal, I would have used it, but for just this is more than enough. I'm almost surprised I missed that 3 in a row. I'm not going to bother increasing my deck cost any for this next fight, even though I could definitely increase it a whole bunch. This would be a very easy one, though, to put in, like, a Mimicat, and just go absolutely infinite. Because what's this guy gonna do? He only can remove, like, 40 cards, right? What does he do about you infinitely recurring Mimicat and playing 45 creatures? Instead, I'm going to use Rigorous Reader and just obliterate his deck. The Mystical Elf is not a great win condition here. The other really good win condition here would be Burn deck, which I could definitely do. I'm not going to destroy my hand this turn because I have a Mask of Darkness. And that is basically every card that I actually need already, so we'll just do this. Okay. Time to blow up another hand. Oh, that would not have been a fun hand to deal with. Move your leader forward first so that the darkness approaches that spawns in front of you doesn't block you. Just a little optimization that you should definitely do. Go ahead and destroy his hand 2 more times here over this turn and next. Before we get to him and we can start triggering cards so we can destroy his hand some more. And I actually finally need to have a card that can go in, but this is all good. We've slaughtered his hand. We have destroyed a large portion of his deck. Our hand is relatively questionable here. So I'm probably going to destroy the whole thing. It's that or I'm summoning like a mystical elf here. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, we can pass. The mystical elf will destroy whatever card this is. And now he'll summon a card. I have a Curse Breaker, so I'll go ahead and use it. Okay, I played it behind me. Good. I kind of wanted to use Darkness Approaches there, just so he wouldn't attack over Mystical Elf, but it's fine. Let's see. Just flip this card. Rid of 2 Swords of Revealing Light. That's pretty good for us. Oh hey, another Paralyzing Potion. Go ahead and use Mask of Darkness to bring back one of these Darkness Approaches. And our opponent's already down to 9 cards, so like we're really just chopping through what's left at this point. We'll go ahead and do this. And I'm just going to flip this Mask of Darkness, give myself another Darkness Approaches, and then we can pass our turn. He's got a summoning spot, so he'll definitely summon. He even destroyed the card for us, so we'll have another one. See if Magician of Faith will give me a Gravity Bind. That'll work great. Now I can destroy his hand. Now he only has 4 cards left. Which means we are in a very solid place. So that's a Snake Hair. That's not terribly hard to get rid of. I should not have done this yet. Oh. Where's my Darkness Approaches? I have made mistakes. Whoops. Oh well. I'm destroying the Snake Hair and with a Magician of Faith that I know is getting permanently spellbound. That's perfectly fine. I figured I'd just use it off with the Swing I Go. I also drew the Curse Breaker to fix it anyways, so... Destroying my hand again. And my opponent's. So... Now all they have left is the cards on the field. Which there's only 5 of, so we should be able to get through 5 cards pretty easily, I would think. Especially when we draw 2 Maneater Bugs. Okay, one of his cards is down because Dream Clown just doesn't do anything with a Curse Breaker. One card down, 4 to go. Can definitely throw in a Maneater Bug, which I can recur infinitely, so... Rude. But understandable. Okay, we'll just pass. Since all of our cards are spellbound, Maneater Bug goes ahead and kills his Invitation. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip my card face down. Will destroy... No, I will not destroy Dream Clown. Oops, I need this to give me back Darkness Approaches. And I can pass my turn. Now I'll use Maneater Bug from my hand to destroy this Dream Clown. And then I can Darkness Approach again. Welcome to an infinite loop deck. Now I'm gonna do this first for Gravity Bind, and then second I'm gonna use Magician of Faith to bring back Darkness Approaches. Now, at this point, I mean, this game is completely over. I'll use Unhappy Maiden to attack, because Unhappy Maiden, I can't take damage through it, so its effect is very good for us at this point. And we'll Maneater Bug the last card, which is a Paralyzing Potion. And we'll have the Unhappy Maiden show that they're very unhappy and beat up the Illusionist Faceless Mage. Honestly, pretty easy. I mean, completely destroyed every single card they have. And we're killing a deck that is meant to do exactly what I just did to the AI to the player, because his deck is meant to go 1-for-1 with every card in your deck, right? And basically, if you don't go infinite or can't go like 2 or 4-for-1 like the Rigorous Lever was going, where I went like 30-for-1, if you can't do that against this guy, and you don't just rush him down or something, you're gonna have a really bad day. Well, we're gonna go ahead and edit the deck a whole bunch. You know, how about we just... Oh, I can't, really. I kind of broke this save file because, for some reason I used Cheat Engine and it broke. It broke badly. So I can't put this as later on this, deck. But that's okay. So, let's see, what are we going to get rid of? Start with the high deck cost stuff. This can go, the 3 Jowls can go, Rigorous Levers can go, White Hole can definitely go, we're not going to deal with Dark Hole on this duel. We'll just get rid of the Mask of Darknesses. So now we have a Mystical Elf Shell. And that should be plenty to go ahead and win. So, we'll just use straight Mystical Elf Turbo to beat down Bakura, and then we'll switch our deck back afterwards. But I believe we've done by far enough today. We got through a couple opponents, some pretty quickly, others very slowly, looking at you, Jasper, even though we completely destroyed them. Tomorrow is Bakura, and probably Yugi, and probably the end of this side, so thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.